Sub-zero camping in the White Mountains. Drifts were ridiculous. Have no idea where that trail was. Up to our waist even with snowshoes on. And TJ, I feel bad. I don't think he's ever going to go winter camping up north with us again. Weather report this morning said negative 22. Relatively clear though. Could be a lot worse. Oh man. Looks a little cold out there, Mike.
Yeah, my car says -6.
-6.
I'm thinking it's pulling some of the warmth on my car, so I'm saying -8 right now.
You're gonna go -8 as the negative anything is enough for me.
Yeah, it's like single digits.
Yeah, it's good. The weather report this morning said negative 22, so we're substantially warmer than that, so I'll take it. We are back out for another adventure. Syntax 77 here. Trail Killer.
What up?
AKA Trail Slipper.
Hey, man.
TJ's back with a slight
mustache.
Yes, no mustache. Got a little beard action going this time. It's the three of us here in New Hampshire. Early February. We're gonna do some sub-zero camping and see if we can't do 3 days, 2 nights out here. We're just heading over to the Appalachia Trailhead, which is kind of interesting for me because that's the first kind of Syntax 77, if you want to call it that, video. I did other videos before, but that was the first one in my kind of modern or nowadays hiking format. So I'll be revisiting that, but in a little bit colder situation. Painfully cold, possibly, but we got some fun food. We got steaks. We got $100 worth of scotch. We got macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah,
pork loins.
Big baked potatoes that are the size of a football.
Yeah.
Well, one of them miniature footballs, but.
Right. Key to the story is if we can't get a fire going, we are screwed in more ways than one.
No.
But we are going to get a fire going.
Because we have brains and we'll cut things up. We'll boil potatoes. We'll fry up meat and make a mess. Who cares? We're going to eat and survive.
Yes.
That's the point of this trip.
Survival?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I do prefer surviving.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where it's at. We'll get to the trailhead. We actually stayed at a hotel last night because, like I said, it was like 20 below. So, you know what? It was nice to get nice and set up in a hotel room, get about 4 hours of sleep, drove up 9-hour drive or something like that. And we're ready to go. We're as ready as we're going to be.
I'm not seeing a bathroom either.
And we are here. I guess we gotta go out there. Let's do it. There you go. A little hand warmer in the glove.
Nice, man.
Whew. Got the new MSR Denali snowshoes going. See how they do. They got some nice teeth on them. They're shorter, 22 inches, but I do have 8-inch floats with me, so I just want to see how these do, if I sink or not. But right now it's pretty well broken in, which is awesome. We'll see how long that lasts. There's the airline trail. We're going to take that up towards King Ravine, find some camp, and then depending on weather, tomorrow maybe we'll try to go up Adams, but we'll see how it goes. Really just play it by ear. Do like a base camp thing, 2 days in one spot, or 3 days technically, 2 nights. Oh man, kind of trading off back and forth with another group of psychopaths that are ahead of us there. They're headed to one of the huts, so I guess maybe they're not as psychopathic as us.
Psychosomatic going insane.
That's right. They're going up to one of the huts, but Mike, what kind of... We're using your tent? It's a nice ultralight backpacking tent?
Yeah, it's a Marmont 6-person tent.
Car camping tent?
19 pounds.
Just under 19 pounds.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, that's 6 pounds each way.
It's my family tent and Firefly tent when we go to music festivals, but
It's we're going car camping about 5 miles away from the car.
I carried about 6 extra pounds for that.
Yeah.
Plus our real food.
Put it this way, my summer base weight is 2/3 as much as as my section of the tent is 7 pounds, and my base weight in the summer is 9.5 pounds for everything.
But we're gonna have a huge cabin.
Oh yeah. We're only going to go about, I say only, because in the Whites every 2 miles or every 1 mile feels like 2, and that's not even in the winter, but 3 point something, maybe 4 miles until we start looking for camp.
Do you know how long we went?
No, I could check, but these mittens, you're lucky I'm even filming right now. Everything is a pain in the ass in these conditions, is it not? Yeah.
Do you use the same math when you're giving it to the wife?
Yeah.
Every 1 inch is really 2.
It's really 2. We're in the White Mountains. All right. All right, so basically we've developed a system for morale and sanity. Just trail marker to trail marker.
4 steps.
Yeah.
Stop and bitch.
Yeah, that works too. You good, Mike? How many pounds in that pack again?
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
55?
I'm old now.
Well, and you tease yourself by doing those summer weights, and then all of a sudden you come out here with old school 55 pounds.
Yeah, it's hurting.
It hurts, especially when you got 2 pounds of snowshoes on your feet. Although this is packed pretty well. I guess there's some sections we could bare boot, but whatever. I got to carry them up here somehow. Pretty relentless uphill there now, huh? Water break? You good? Nothing but uphill? I should probably drink some water too. That's an excellent idea. Oh man, a little lunch break action. Thankfully my peanut butter has not frozen. Just brought a whole pound of peanut butter. About 2,400 calories packed in there.
Oil probably helps you.
Yeah, well I also had it inside my pot with the insulator around it, so I think that slowed the freeze down a little bit. I'm sure tomorrow will be a different story. Huh. But quick calories, little lunch. I didn't think I was hungry, but now that I'm eating, I suddenly feel like I'm waking up my system. So, relentless uphill. We're up to about 3,500 feet. Thinking we'll max out around 4,000 before we dip down a little bit and start looking for a campsite around Upper Bruin Trail. There's an official tent site, Valley Way, that we can hit up if all else fails. But basically anything we see once we hit that trail that's flat, we're going to take it. It's around 1225. Got a new watch there, kind of like that. There's my altimeter. 1225. And the sooner we get to camp, the better, because we need to collect some firewood. We got some ribeye steaks for tonight, and much rather cook them on an open fire than boil them in a pot of water.
Here, here.
Starting to hear that wind kick up. That's a good sign in a way. Means we're getting close to the top. All I really got to go on now is the altimeter on my watch, which may be a little off, you never know. My batteries, 2 sets of lithiums destroyed, so no GPS. I do have a rechargeable backup, but we're using that for emergency use, so I'm not going to be recording this trip. Whew, my tongue's frozen, I can barely talk. We are slogging along. We're just looking to get up to this Alpine Zone sign, and when we see that, we'll know we're in store for some good views, and then pretty soon we'll be looking for camp after we break down below tree line again. Just got to persevere, but it's kind of brutal. I mean, 4 miles doesn't sound like a lot, but in this terrain, with this snow, and this gear load, it's something else. It's something else.
Oh man, dude. Oh, God. I just keep thinking about things that make me happy.
Like?
I don't know, like, I think about unicorns.
Yeah.
They usually don't make me happy, but
Really? They don't make you happy?
my wife likes them, so it makes me happy.
Oh,
So unicorns are cool.
Okay.
That steak's gonna be pretty cool.
15-year-old Scotch is going to be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I can't wait for my baked potato. I just really want to set up camp so I can boil water and drink a lot.
Yeah,
I'm so thirsty.
We need to get somewhere. It's 1:30. The time is clicking away.
Yeah, I really want to drink.
Haha.
Like water. I
Oh.
need lots of water. I want to boil a whole pot of water and drink that warm.
Yeah, we're going to get on that. You ready for this? Yeah. Get a couple views in a minute, I promise. And some sunshine. Right over here. It's about to get real.
That Washington to the left.
No, we can't see that right now.
Is that Adams?
That's the other side of the ravine, and Adams is like up that way. It's like a horseshoe shape, so we're on, well, obviously on one side. Whoa. All right, so we made it to the sign, which is barely poking up there. That means we're in the about to enter the actual alpine zone above tree line. We'll only be up here for a little bit above tree line, just a little bit before we cut off, and tomorrow is when we'll really get up above tree line for a while. But this very soon we should be able to get our trail towards where we want to camp tonight. About 4 miles in, it's 2 o'clock, so you know, wish we were there a little earlier, but we're slugging along. The trail is not packed out like it used to be, and we're just wearing down, and it's cold, you know. So we're trucking along though. We're gonna make it happen. At least we got sunshine a little bit. Sub-zero camping in the White Mountains. Can't argue with that. It's relatively clear though. I mean, could be a lot worse. So. Woo! Yeah. Time to bust out the goggles. That was tough getting up that first break. All right. All right, so here's the deal. It was brutal
up there.
there. The drifts were ridiculous. Have no idea where that trail was. Up to our waist, even with no shoes on. Screw that. We doubled back down the trail a ways below tree line. We just got a site. It's not the best site in the world, but it's about 3 o'clock, so we'd rather have time than a great site. And we're just going to make this work. Probably not going to document a lot of it because we just got to focus on getting things set up. So we're going to do that and just buckle down and get it done. Stomp this area out here, get a tent, get a fire area, get some food and a fire. Whew. Definitely nice to have the window up here.
Here, I don't know. You guys have liquid water?
I haven't even looked, I'm afraid. How's yours?
This one's alright, but this one's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All we need is a little bit to get going.
Yeah.
And then I can even put bottles into water, you know, to kind of loosen it up.
Yep.
It is freezing.
Agreed. Let the bags fluff up. Mike's getting the feeling back in his fingertips. TJ's just being a man as usual.
Yeah.
None of us want.
He's crying.
Yeah. None of us want to leave the tent to start the fire. And there you go. Big ass tent set up. You've seen us set up a tent in the winter before, so I'll spare you the details. We basically just did the dead man anchors all around. And the 6-person, 19-pound tent is finally off our backs. Just getting all our gear inside. Spent the last like hour plus stomping all of this out. And now we're just gonna load all our stuff inside. There's another look at the monster there. Big old vestibule. There's my pack. So, not bad. Been collecting some firewood as well. So, try to get a fire going. That'll be the next priority after we get our gear situated a little bit. So we each have a stove for safety, but TJ and I have canisters inverted, and since it's below 0, we're going with Mike's white gas stove right now. Just going to get some hot water going. I think I might do some hot tea. Get the water going first is what we decided before we tackle the fire, although we're just about to do that. I'm going to hit up water duty, and Mike there in his lovely yellow jacket is going to hook up a fire. Now, Mike, I know you're probably not in the mood to talk about it, but I need to explain a little bit.
Well, I'm a trooper, so what's that?
Had a little issue.
Yes.
Put a hot water bottle in your bag. Maybe somebody else can at least learn from this.
Yeah, so the top was frozen. I thought I had it on all the way. So once the water started heating the top and I had it in my bag, it completely emptied in my bag.
Yeah.
So not only is the pad wet, the bag is completely soaked. So I flipped the pad over. I put the blue pad down. It is like negative, probably 15 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm putting every single layer I have, down pants, down booties, down everything on.
Which luckily you just invested in basically a down suit.
Yeah, I'm putting every piece of clothing I have on. I'm going to use every single hand warmer I have throughout the night. I'm going to sleep between you two. And I think I'm going to get through this.
Now, worst case scenario, my bag unfolds into a quilt, but if we do that, we don't have the cinch at the bottom for the feet.
No,
but we could at least undo it and put it over you. I don't know. We're going to figure this out.
You're going to sleep in your bag.
We're going to figure it out.
Night, and it's a survival situation. I'll make it work.
And then tomorrow, looks like we may be looking for a motel close to a local brew pub.
The only thing that makes sense is to go back to the car. It's the safe thing.
Yes.
I mean, like...
we're not doing another night with a wet bag now.
I'm not even going to go anywhere in case I get stuck. I can't handle that. I'd die.
Right.
The only thing that makes sense is to go back to the car.
Right. We'll see if we can get through tonight, but if we can't, just tap out, let us know, and we'll night hike if we have to. I don't really want to drag your dead body out, so I'd rather night hike with you. But
well, I got 3 pairs of wool socks on. I got down booties. I got heaters in my feet. I think I'm going to make this.
All right, man. We'll figure out what happens.
Do you have tights on, Mike?
Yeah.
You can always put do those heater things like right over your thumbs. Just let them heat. That might get down to your feet.
Well, I got these big ones for my feet.
Oh.
So, yeah, we're going to see what happens, and we'll catch up with you in the morning. And
Hopefully Mike will have feet.
Hopefully Mike will have feet.
The little spout.
Mine was starting to get there. Yeah, I had to crack it.
Having trouble getting yours done, Mike?
Oh my god, I'm putting my heating here on right now.
Alright. So terrible day 2. Or as I like to call it, character building. Day 2 begins, but I can't really speak because I'm not the one who had the worst night. Mike did. Well, we'll get into that later. Right now we are making a mad dash to get everything packed up and Yeah, you're probably going to learn about most of this on a recap in the car where it's a little bit warmer.
I had a dream about Arnold Schwarzenegger working out.
Really?
Yeah. And I just was like hanging out, and he was with some like, I mean, young Arnold, not like first. And he was with some like big old like mentor dude down at like California Beach or whatever, like some beach, I guess, or Venice Beach, Muscle Beach. And they were just like cranking through stuff, and he was massive, and there's some dude like walked up to him and was like trying to pose next to him, and then he just like basically, yeah, did the same thing. I was like, wow, this is fucking awesome. And then I woke up and I was like, fuck, that's weird, cool.
Yeah, I was having some weird dreams too.
And I'm pretty sure you go hypoxic in the bags, because like I'll turn over and like I'm just exhaling into the bag kind of.
Yeah.
Which is not good for life.
So the day begins. A little downhill through fresh powder. Mike spent the whole night in between TJ and I. Luckily he had that full down suit. A lot of the problem was underneath it. It was really cold because it compressed it down, and I don't think his pads that he brought were just up to snuff. So just tried to kind of lay in between us, and we kind of put our body heat against his, and it was wasn't the best situation, but we got through it. And he's beat, man. I got to give it to him. So right now we're not messing around. We're just going back to the car. We're gonna try to find something fun to do for the next day. You know, stuff happens. A bit more hard packed here and steep. So through the can't even speak right now. Through the snowshoes on the pack. I'm going to try to bare boot. I don't seem to be post holing too bad, and this should speed me up. Trucking along. Crazy trip. Just can't wait for that cold beer and a little charbroiled beef between some toasty buns. On second thought, back to the snowshoes. Much less fatigued that way. I think I'm going to stick with them for the rest of the trip here. Just seem to be moving faster, even though I'm not really sinking that deep. It's just not worth the ankle effort to walk without them right now. You can see we're getting down into some more hardwoods here. Just went past a couple groups going up for the weekend, and we should be nearing the car at this point. Getting pretty close at least. Oh, we made it. Got back to the car. Mike is still alive. We are very hungry, but we are alive. So there you have it. There's how you don't want things to go on a winter trip. But yeah, we never did get to those steaks last night either. I got a little distracted after all the events unfolded. We never did get coals going quite enough to get the steaks going. So I think we got a good meal coming our way. I think we earned one on this one. So whew. Until next time, I'm Syntax77, and right now it's emergency cheeseburger time. I know what you're thinking. The video is supposed to end after that. It almost always ends after that, but it's not this time. Why? Probably because I only have about 10 minutes of usable footage after that disastrous fiasco. And people often ask, why don't you show the post-hike stuff? And out of defiance, I never do, because I'm a jerk. But maybe this time we'll show you a little bit of what we're going to do, because that's apparently going to be half the adventure. So, here we are. All the excitement of driving towards Conway, New Hampshire. Hold on to your hats, people.
This is exciting.
Isn't it?
Yep.
We're gonna find, the plan is find a motel in walking distance of a pub. You can figure out for yourself why we might want that strategy.
So if anybody wants to know what it feels like to be on drugs but not do them, sleep for 3 hours.
Okay.
Go on a hike in negative 15-degree weather.
Yes.
Straight up a mountain with 60-pound pack.
Oh, the 3 hour sleep is the night before.
Yes.
Right.
And then ruin your sleeping bag by pouring water all over it so you can't use it.
Yeah.
And have to try to sleep and stay up all night by moving to stay warm when it's negative 15 degrees. And then hike all the way back to the car and then try to drive to where you're going.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on drugs.
That's good. Well, there you have it. Little free piece of advice, kids. Go out and sleep deprive yourselves.
You just earn that feeling. That's what you do.
Okay. Builds character.
Yeah.
Builds character. All right. You looking for money?
$5?
Yeah, I always do it.
All right, this'll work.
Damn, across the street from this pizza place is White Mountain Cupcakery.
Oh boy.
Place I'm interested in.
It's all mine.
Pepperoni mushroom. That was a pretty good lunch right there. I think we're gonna go across the street, have a cupcake, and then go take a nap. Cupcakery. Nice. Take a little nap afterwards and then recharge to go out on the town here in Conway, New Hampshire.
I'm excited about this RCI property. I'm gonna say the cupcake.
I know. We just looked at the weather history for yesterday and slash this morning, and it says negative 27 in town for Gorham, New Hampshire. God knows what it was up at 4,500 feet where we were, but that's insane. Nothing like doing some mountaineering and ending with some nice lacy cupcakes. That's manly stuff right there. I'm gonna eat that and pass out. Are you alive? Did the nap help or hurt?
I don't know. I'm tired, and I feel swollen.
Nice.
I'm pretty swollen.
Dude, my face is swollen.
Yeah. Yeah, mine too. So glad that.
I think I'm really thirsty. So good thing we're drinking beer.
Well, that's why I've been pounding that water before I went to sleep too.
Yeah, I should have drank water.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, it's time to actually fulfill that cheeseburger. Promise that I made to myself. A little more comfortable than waking up in a tent, though.
Let's roll.
Heard you talking to
That's all
yourself.
shut. Good work.
That's our security chief operator right there. TJ, lead security. All right.
We're gonna go past the place that we got those.
Yes.
everything.
But stop if we see somewhere for water.
Yeah, if you see someone on the right, I'll run in and grab a bunch.
Stock up on water.
Can you either get smart water or Fiji or
God,
or
you are-
Voss?
It does not
God.
matter.
Or Voss. But I don't like Evian because Evian is too smooth, and the minerals like make me feel like it's just too smooth. I don't like it. There's something weird about it.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, that's it. You're pushing it now.
you're pushing it a little
Voss
bit.
is crisp, and so is Fiji.
I think all of it's fine. It comes out my pee hole. So.
Smart water is just purified, but it does have electrolytes. So I can do that.
It doesn't have electrolytes. They add them back in. Read the f***ing label. It's horseshit. You know why? Because it says that it's reverse size.
The name
The of the place is literally Delaney's Hole in the Wall.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah, Elvio's Pizzeria. Apparently that's the best pizza this side of...
Is it?
No, I have no idea. Wings smell good. And we got a Islanders Boston game on, and it's early.
Little hockey game.
I think this is kind of left out.
Yep.
Hold on, Clyde.
Say how a real man doesn't win.
Chubby. That's a substantial sized wing right there, Mike. All right. What's the proper way? Oh Lord. Oh, all right. Okay. This is like a professional wing eating contest style. There better not be anything left on there.
New York's gonna answer this right now.
I don't know.
Watch, right here.
Who are you rooting for there, Mike? All right. I'm with you.
New York's good enough to answer it pretty quick.
If they don't score under by 5 minutes, they're going to score.
The burger has arrived. Little black pepper burger with some lobster on top. Looks like New England to me. TJ's approval? Yeah, looks like it.
Looks good, man. Real piece of lobster.
Little lemon on top. French fries. Living the dream. Little snow?
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're going to freeze.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Move, dude. I need a Snickers ice cream bar. From the hotel. No.
Holiday Inn!
Said, if you want some ice water, you best go to the Shell gas station. Yeah, that didn't really work, but... So I didn't tell you guys, but I requested the woman to take one of the beds out of the room so we can all relive last night.
Thank God. Because I don't feel like I got enough spooning.
No.
You know, not, well, I mean, we had an excuse, but it didn't quite
It's like,
get...
you know when you throw the spoons in the utensil drawer, but they don't sit correctly, and you're like, ah,
Sure.
I should fix that, but I'm not going to.
Right. Tonight we
We're
fixed
fixing
that? Yes.
Gas station.
Gas station, then spooning. And some color HBO. Right, let's go!
It's really warm.
Mike, get your... Yeah, because you got...
Yeah, survival suit on.
I have the same thing TJ has on.
No, you don't. You've got snow pants. I don't
I
have,
have no insulation.
Doesn't matter. There's still snow pants. Finn,
You're a jerk.
where's my the cord to charge my phone? Let's do that now. No, I mean for the room.
Syrup on the cinnamon was extremely excessive.
Nice.
And you know what seems like excess?
Nothing. This is the...
She fill our thing? 450. Yeah.
All right, well, that's how you turn a bad situation into a better one. Finally on the road home after a nice little touristy day in Conway, New Hampshire. Got warmed up a bit, had some good food. A little cheeseburger with a lobster on top last night, which all three of us got the same thing. That was pretty good. Good deal, Mike. Mike's valiantly driving us home and concentrating through the snow here. A little snowstorm, but
It covers the whole East Coast.
yeah, whatever. At least we're in a car. But yeah, we're working through it and going back home now. But that was definitely interesting. It was just super cold. Not a lot of opportunity for filming, but just hard to bring myself to do it when you're really just focusing on surviving. But that's just how it is. And I'll be honest, Mike, the instant that you said that your bag was soaked with a liter of water,
Yeah.
I just said, all right, we're packing up and walking home tonight.
No.
But you didn't.
No.
You stayed there. It should be pointed out that you had a 15-degree bag, and we did know that it would be maybe a couple degrees below zero.
Yep.
So you went out and you bought basically a down suit. You had
down booties, down pants,
down mittens
and down jackets.
to wear in your 15-degree bag to get some more life out of it.
Yeah.
Which is probably the only reason that you
I
even lived through that night, and we didn't force you to just drag your ass down the mountain. It was still terrible, but you got through it, so it kind of worked out with your mega mittens and your booties. And TJ, I feel bad. I don't think he's ever going to go winter camping up north with us again. Never again.
Or dinner or movie or anything.
Anything with us. No, I don't even think we're friends anymore. No.
I'm actually paying for this ride home.
Yeah, please get me out of here. It's just bad luck. I mean, we went the same time last year and it was 30 degrees. It was actually a little too warm because we were getting some rain. But if it was like a nice solid 30 degrees the whole time, I'd be good. But negative 30, which is what we had the other night according to the data that I looked up, pretty rough, pretty amazing. So that was painful, but that's the way it is. So I don't even know how to end this now because I already did my tagline. So I don't know.
This is Syntax 77.
And right now
Well, this is Trail Killer, but that is Syntax 77, and thanks for watching.
And TJ's in the house. So yeah, until next time, I'm Syntax 77, and right now it's driving home time.